जो आप फसल हो गया वो सब का कैपिटल प्रोग्राम हमारा हाथ में is the world's top marine group. Scan.
Or is it?
Ask them from get the first coin. Top. उसको लेके गया. That is his. So I'm saying. So he wants to put sure. Yes. आपका फोन मिलेंगे? मेरे भी ले लेंगे. आप में लेके दोनों में ले लेते हैं. उसमें भी ले. So he will respect more. From office guy coming. Site man from Vijayawada in Karnataka. He started from Karnataka in Vijayawada to this place.
Yes. Surprisingly, yesterday only I know.
थोड़ा झुक लगा देगा. भगवान का है तो झुका है.
जितना जो
मतलब दीवा लगाना है भगवान को लगा देगा. अभी थोड़ा सा झुका के. So this is God the way.
मैं इस बार का अवार्ड बहुत पसंद आया. मस्त लग रहा है. बहुत अच्छा कर सकते हैं. वो क्लीन है.
कितना होगा?
वो एक तभी नजर करेगा.
So people are not sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
We can get it done with the UK to extra 1,000. Yeah. The cost. Dramatic. Expensive. That is 50. Much paying for the aiming at 40 people. Paying $1,000 it's 48,000. The only ones really being able to give credit points are coming from government trainings. It's not just a sheet of paper, but we can do. Like I said, I'm very confident, confident that
Someone needs to.
Master of land construction and
I understand these things.
That has everything like also brochures for the MBA program, pass it around, etc. We also have negotiation training for UN nations.
I love the technique.
That would be very difficult to do. We are really playing.
skeptical about
It's also interactive, so we are having negotiations. We are having all psychology.
Only at that time when it was physical
You can. It's very difficult to do it.
not shifted from the focus. And that is the driver. I want to say, even the performance. I told you, sleep of the soul.
Without sugar, honey, use little honey.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you.
Check one, check one, check one.
Without sugar. Check it.
Inertia Awards. It was earlier called Inertia Award, but after I lost my younger brother, who was a polio impacted, physically challenged, very nice man, my partner. He died at the age of 46. He was in a wheelchair now. After that, I've named it after him, PRAKASHmay 18th Awards. He was the man who built the Inertia Foundation with me and other things. So, in his memory, these awards are called PRAKASHmay. And these awards, this is the 18th year, started in 2007, the first award. Dr. V. Krishnamurthy, the founder of BHL and founder of Maruti, for Turnaround Man of Sale and Gale, he was the man who got first lifetime achievement. So today also we not only individual awards, totally we have 20 awards, which includes top companies in the energy, renewable energy domain of India, and also new economy. Like today we have a very interesting award coming for a company called Airhorns. They have, without changing the engine, your IC engine, they are making a fitment. You can convert your vehicle into hydrogen at very low cost. So that is the type of stuff they are bringing. So I got such winners here. We have also NHPC, the topmost hydro company. But 4 Andhra companies are repeating awards here. Many different companies come this year. Andhra state becomes the best state of India for energy, power and renewables. Today they get it. Second award goes to AP Transco, which is the most efficient transmission entity this year. Again, it's the 3rd year in running. And then NREDCAP, because NREDCAP did a lot of work. I can tell you that when the earlier policy was there, a 44 gigawatt pump storage plan was built, and it was built when our foundation started working with them. At that time, Jan Garu told me, instead of solar, can you do something else? So Andhra is very dynamically shifted the strategy, because out of the 50 gigawatt odd that CA has told me, today CA member is here, Hydro, you can talk to him. CA members and CA chairman is my friend. He said that he definitely agrees that Andhra is the best state, because I visited Greenco when it was being constructed. February 2024 I visited, 24 August we brought the white paper. It's called 100 gigawatt PSPs by 2032. I think they may not achieve 2032 100, but they will definitely reach 50 to 75. So when nothing was done, not even a gigawatt was built in India for 25 years. Now because of Andhra's moves, and Andhra is going to build 50% of their capacity. Right now, and once it goes to 100, then it will be 30%. But right now, 44 gigawatt, they are executing 26 gigawatt after DPR. So the beauty is, it's the first time in the history of India that DPR thing is going on progress. This is not happening any time. It is historical. If people are not talking about it, they are failing us, because no state, no center, nobody in the past has together taken 26 gigawatt on the ground. So these awards actually want to talk in this way, because these awards are the prime awards of the country, and they are not influenced by anybody, and it's only by virtue of top professionals sitting there like myself, K. Ravi Kumar, and there are all other people like ex-Toshiba people, ex-technical people from Voith Hydro, Mr. Murthy sitting. The jury is a fantastic jury. So and my guru was Yogendra Prasad also, the man who built the hydropower of India. He was the modern day M. Vijayawada. He died in pandemic. I am his biographer, like Krishnamurthy's. So these were my chairman in the past. So this is the most, I would say, prestigious award that you can get, run by people who are engineers, technologists, and people who can turn around. And another beauty of this award, special, is first year for time in the world, we have got a global leader, Mark Oliver Poplesnik, who is Philip Kotler's legacy holder and the deliverer of the pivotal strategy, who is with us today all the way from Hamburg. It's been a tough time for him to fly around and come. He's come, and the first state he has visited in the country in the south is Andhra and Vijayawada. He has not visited any south. He was only in Delhi. I somehow brought him to Mumbai, where I live. So I brought him last month, and then from there I took him to Indore for a honorary lead professorship at Prestige Institute. He's also a lead professor for first Operatic Management Institute has been opened in India. Pivotal Institute has been opened at New Delhi Institute of Management. And they are my partners. You see that NDIM. They are my partners. They keep supporting value add, the academic value add, where we are training students in renewable energy. So this purpose of this award is to bring climate action. And you will see on the top, renewability beyond sustainability. No more sustainability can help us. We will go toward renewability. What is renewability? Anything that we use should be replenished, and there should be circular economy. Nothing should come to the air. No pollution in air, no pollution in water, no pollution in soil. If these three we can avoid in design itself from the beginning, then we don't have to solve the problem later. So, for example, I'm not happy with battery electric vehicles. What will you do with lithium? So I don't give any award to such people, right? So I'm awarding. Because see, what is happening to battery? Night time when you are charging on the grid, you are not getting any, only thermal power is there and hydro is there. So wind also takes us. So what you are drawing carbon power, and you produce 77% more efficient, more emission using that. That is dangerous for the world, because you are promoting electric vehicle, you are consuming more carbon, and then you would also have the diesel charging on the ground, which is seems stupid. How it can be green? And then the lithium. The Germans have come up with the research that it can cause cancer. So why we are importing all this lithium and creating second trouble after crude oil? While I am in favor of importing LNG. You can import as much of LNG because it's clean fuel. Then you can save your internal combustion engine. If they remove my internal combustion engine, they'll bring the motors and this. The entire ecosystem is gone. Almost like 25 lakhs job will be lost in automotive sector. So we must start talking on this. We should not keep quiet on these things.
What is your suggestion?
My suggestion is you go LNG, you import LNG, and then replace it over 10 years by compressed biogas. So Andhra has done deal with the Reliance for 500 compressed biogas plants. I did the white paper for it. REPA, this agency, you see in the middle, Renewable, that did the white paper on pump storage in 2024. That's why pump storage come before that. 2021 with Tarun Kapoor, current advisor to Prime Minister. He pushed me when he was Petroleum Secretary that I said, after solar up here. Solar also I brought 100 gigawatt by 2022 target was given by REPA. It is called RASP, Rashtriya Urja Swarya Muhim. So you come into an organization which has done everything like this. Okay, and so therefore same way, agricultural waste can be converted to biogas. What is left is a high grade residue with high carbon content that can be used as organic fertilizer. So it's a zero economy because you're producing gas taking to the vehicle. So LNG will come first. It will sustain the life cycle of IC engines, and then it will be replaced with compressed biogas. So there are a lot of such technology. I'm working with Indian Institute of Science. Dasappa is not here. We are signing an MOU for his project. Dasappa is a great scientist. He has indigenized one technique of two-stage reactor, by virtue of which he will convert to syngas in first reactor. Second stage reactor produces hydrogen with 99% purity, and it's cheaper than all the world's hydrogen. So they are sitting. We have to use Indian Institute of Science. We don't have to go to a foreign company to import all technology. So I'm saying that we scale this up. Don't make pilots. One more thing. 640,000 villages of India can generate 2 megawatt continuously. They will give 1280 gigawatt. We have 500 gigawatts on the grid. You can imagine what I'm talking, and this can be done in 3 years. Why you're wasting your time not trading versus China? You finish it off by 2 megawatt. Panchayats will give you 10-acre land, they will become partners. Immediately this kind of a policy will change and transform India. 1280 gigawatts, sir. 2 megawatt into 640,000 villages, 1280 gigawatt is almost 2.5 times of current capacity. Why we are not doing this? What ecosystem stops us? So you can take this message. In fact, Andhra can start with all its villages, 2 megawatt per village, right into Jan Garu after this. So it will begin, revolution will begin. My name is Professor A. G Iyer. I am the President of Renewable Energy Promotion Association, a non-profit body, and also Inertia Foundation, which is a non-profit trust based in Maharashtra. Thank
Systems. Imagine your DG generator sets or vehicles for that matter, or boilers where any fuel is being used, you can just add hydrogen to it, and hydrogen is the most cleanest fuel. So your emissions are going to drastically come down by 70-80%, and you will save the base fuel. So you will add an alternate cleanest fuel, hydrogen, and you will blend it with the current fuel. So the usage of the current fuel, which is diesel, petrol, coal, for that matter, briquette, gas, anything which is being used in furnaces, it can be reduced, and that's a saving. So that's a return on the investment, and we are saving the mother earth and the planet by reducing the emissions drastically. So bringing the net zero earlier, wherein you don't have to invest too much, but you can use the current infrastructure. Current vehicles, you can improve it. Current boilers, you can improve it. Current furnaces, you can improve it. So current DG set, which causes huge quantities, we have installed it at, we have done it with Indian Army, Indian Navy. A lot of multinationals are adopting for sustainability. So they are saving money because the fossil fuel is the cost, and it's a bad cost because it gives emission. Like problem in Delhi and all can be resolved quite drastically because it's a destructive affair by reducing around 70-80%. So any vehicle, old vehicle can become new. So there's the vehicle which becomes old, what is the problem? The emissions are bad. Now you can improve it as good as new with this AWATS technology. Without storage, so it is available for anyone.
చాలా బాగా అభివృద్ధి చెందుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మనం 1 2029 ఇండియాలోనే కాదు ప్రపంచంలో కూడా అనేకమైన మంచి గుర్తులు లభించింది. అందుకే జూన్ 24 ఈ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ సంబంధించి సెపరేట్ పాలసీ వచ్చింది. ఎయిడ్స్ పాలసీ, ఏపీ పాలసీ, ఏపీ పాలసీ 2020. దీంట్లో 300 ప్రత్యేక టార్గెట్ జరుగుతుంది.
దీనితో మనం మాట్లాడతాం.
మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ అనేది PSPs తరఫున ఒంగోలు పెట్టడం జరుగుతుంది. దీనికి కూడా అనేక కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతున్నాయి. ముఖ్యంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమాలు పూర్తిగా చెప్పడం వరకు మనకి ఒక పార్ట్నర్షిప్ సమిట్లో 3 లక్షల చిన్న చిన్న 4 లక్షల 3 లక్షల పై చెట్లు ఎనర్జీకి ఎంఓఎస్ జరిగింది. ఇంతకుముందు 2024 జూన్ నుంచి ఇప్పటివరకు 4 లక్షల జీవనం జరిగింది. దీన్ని నెమ్మదిగా అన్నీ కూడా ఒకటి దీన్ని తీసుకెళ్ళడం జరుగుతుంది. స్పెసిఫిక్గా మరి మన ఆంధ్ర రాష్ట్ర ప్రగతి చూసి ఈ రెపా ఎనర్జీ రిజర్వ్ చేయడానికి ఇండియాలో #1 ఎనర్జీ సెక్టర్లో ప్రత్యేకంగా గుర్తించి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ పవర్ కార్పొరేషన్ ఎంతో మాకు ఉత్సాహం ఇచ్చి నాకు బాధ్యతలు ఇంకా పెంపొందించింది. ప్రజలకి విలువైన అలాగే యాక్సెసిబిలిటీ పవర్ ఎనర్జీ తక్కువ సిలిండర్ తక్కువ కాస్ట్ ఎఫిషియన్తో కాస్ట్ తర్వాత ఏంటంటే గ్రీన్ ఎనర్జీ కూడా పూర్తిగా అభివృద్ధి చేయడం ఉద్దేశంతో కార్యక్రమాలు జరుపుకుంటూ ముందుకెళ్తాం.
But this time I said let's take a risk. It doesn't matter, we have to bring to the capital. So that's why we are here in Vijayawada in this Lemon Tree Hotel. And last year we had the chairman, CEO also are getting recognition. His chairman. Lifetime was given to NHPC chairman. So we have done individual recognitions also. First year it started with Dr. V. Krishnamurthy getting the lifetime achievement. We have also given to Yogendra Prasad the lifetime achievement. We have given to Mata Prasad. I don't know how many of us know. Mata Prasad was one of the best engineers who trained other engineers. I heard that he's trained 250,000 engineers in India. It's not heard. And he was the guru of, because what happened, Yogendra Prasad ji was already given the lifetime achievement. He said, "Yaar, hamare bhi ek guru hai. There's one more guru of mine." So, I kaha, "Sir, unko to dena padega." So next year we did it. We also gave this lifetime to SC Tripathi.
My God, this is so kind of you. Thank you, I'm very honored. Thank you very much. It's a great honor. Thank you. Look at
I also know my friend. Shantanu was
you have to buy a
CBG policy on dedication. And I released in 2021. Half of CBG bond. I mean, monthly jaake bola na 130 seat.
It's cool, isn't it?
This is like an anthem.
It's an anthem, and it's called the pivotal anthem.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding. It's called the pivotal anthem, and I even have a karaoke meeting.
Islam. Good. Because before, see, interesting is you see the logo of the New Delhi Institute of Management. I am an associate dean and a professor for global business environment, public policy and government. I keep doing papers on these rounds, how government policies can transform the country. So there he is now an honorary professor. It's the first institute in India which got operatic on the board. The second institute I took him to is the Prestige Institute of Management and Research in Indore. 16,000 students, Bhopal, Indore and Devas and all these campuses put together. Dr. Jain is my dear friend as well. Incidentally, Dr. Jain and Dr. Bansal, the founder, are both part of the AICT and other committees. They are the 2 top members. And Nemnar Jain, the father of Dr. Davish Jain, is a Padma Shri and he's 90 plus, right? So these are all stalwarts around us in education as well. So today, thanks that opportunity has taken my cue and he agreed to come, and it's hectic for us. Tomorrow we are going by Vande Bharat to Hyderabad for one night, then traveling to Kerala the next day, having to talk on a subject called alternative investments in the energy with the pivotal strategy that he has brought. And this we are doing at a gift. So we are not doing any function in Kerala, but we are just going to the institute and talking. So it's a quick round, like 3 states. Comes to Andhra, so he gets the south, So center, Maharashtra, I had only half a day with him. He landed in the morning, evening we had 35 people, including members of the Bollywood, members from the political class also, from Mumbai, who are very positive, business community, all met him on 15th of December. So it has been very hectic to bring him in, because I will not be surprised if Mark becomes the first face in the Niti Aayog. And I can tell you that even the state is considering us a special this thing. He's very rare management guru, not bothered about money. He says, I want to give my mind and time and effort. It's a world leading company which is founded by Rudolf Diesel, the inventor of the diesel engine. So I know a lot about IC engines, what they can do. Like you can really transform your data center with a plug and play using currently LNG, and later on you can power with biogas, and you should not go to the grid. That is my clear view, and the view why I'm telling you clear what Americans are doing. 5,000 data center, massive, all plug and play with gas economy. So open your mind, don't go to things like, see, there's nothing green about green hydrogen. Hydrogen itself is green. That's in my book called ZEPPELIN Returns. This was released in August in Mumbai, and that's a book. Zeppelin, was an airship which actually flew using the hydrogen. Flotation was hydrogen, but actually powered by gas and other things. It was reciprocating engine that was used, not rotary. So the speed was 200 kilometers per hour, 150. So Zeppelin was the airship. They destroyed it because after the war, there was an embargo on Germany, and just one accident, when it caught fire, because everybody was inside doing everything, smoking, drinking. You have a wooden body, you have the reciprocating engine powering you, and you are doing all these things. One snap between hydrogen and flame, you're done. That one accident happened that way. It was not an engineering collapse, it was a stupidity. So Zeppelin Returns is a philosophical book which has 140 pages, technical, hardcore stuff, how to convert things to hydrogen. And I tell you, blue is green. All this color business is all nonsense. We should make as much of hydrogen at low cost in India. See, we are already making compressed biogas and selling it roughly in the region of 76 rupees is the average purchase price. So even if the CNG price about 90 rupees, or that means about $1 it goes to, then I think our hydrogen should be another $1. That's it. So the first plant has gone to Kerala, not to any other state. That is for permanent magnets. So the movement broke now, because 27th September at Hyderabad, I conducted the Critical Minerals Summit, and along with it the REE together. We discussed, and we even talked about thorium. So in nuclear, I'm saying you go thorium reactor. That's it. Smart modular thorium reactor is good, because if you make SMR, you're decentralizing the risk. That is dangerous, because leakage of uranium anyway will create more trouble for us. So instead of that, go thorium, which will still use some uranium in the cycle, but at a safety level is very high. So we have to be, and what? We will first time be in control of the fuel. So that also, I hope I can award some nuclear guys. And I don't want to, I've awarded the Kudamkulam plant 3 or 4 times. I can't continue awarding the Kudamkulam plant or anything like that. I need some new thing, new asset to come in, new technology come in. If there is nothing, these awards will not come to them. It's as simple as that. So we have maintained our strong position, in country in a time and effort cost where we have to sit together and evaluate projects and see their reality And then we also see many things are happening on the ground. Companies come and escape. I don't want to name them. Suddenly big companies which are stock market is collapsing, gone. So we have a big challenge as jury. We have to be very careful about whom we are endorsing. Is my reputation built over years? Not for money, because all of these are non-profits, what you're saying here. So money is not our driver. I'm happy that I'm sharing that thought with Opresnik, whose book, that Pivotal Management, goes to award 1 meal a day. So I wish, before Vijan Garu comes, I'm asking Dr. Opresnik to give a little brief here on your pivotal strategy. Please come over.
Namaste. Thank you very much for having me. Let's start with a simple thought. People, and simple idea. People don't buy what you do; they buy why you do it. And if you have a compelling answer to the question, why do you exist beyond making money? It is very important in today's world, not only for the younger generation, but for humanity as a whole, to stand for something meaningful, to balance what Eckington calls the triple bottom line approach: people, planet, and profit. It cannot be correct to exploit children in Philippines to produce inexpensively sneakers at all cost, polluting the environment, to sell it at a premium price to some American or European customers. I'm from Europe as well. To maximize profit at all cost, to maximize shareholder return. This cannot be correct, because organizations have a responsibility that goes beyond paying their employees well and treating them well. And that's why I was joining forces with my friend and my mentor, Professor Dr. Philip Kotler, the greatest marketing professor on the planet. He's now 95 years of age. And I'm very, very honored to be his co-author. So I've wrote several books together with him, also marketing management. I'm myself a distinguished professor at the University of Lübeck, and also a visiting professor to Cambridge. I was recently nominated for my book, Pivotal Infinity Marketing Canvas, by the LSE, London School of Economics and Political Science, to step onto the advisory board as a global thought leader, together with other kind of Nobel Prize laureates as well. I'm not Nobel Prize laureate, but I'm on the board with other Nobel Prize laureates. I'm visiting professor to London Business School and also to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology at the Harvard University. And I was talking to Philip, let's create a model that is going beyond the 4 Ps. You know, everybody knows probably about the 4 Ps of the marketing, which were developed in the 60s by Kotler and McCarthy, but McCarthy is mainly credited for that. Product, price, place, and promotion. But that is not a comprehensive model. That is just about the operational mix for every kind of company or organization. And also, if you look at famous other models like the Blue Ocean strategy, is about how you're competing against competition, right? To create a blue ocean, how you're different. And so we created something which I call the Pivotal Infinity Marketing Canvas, because it has the infinity symbol. And we start with a why. That is with a purpose. Why is your company existing beyond making money? Because this is inspirational communication for today's generation and the generations to come. Because we also have observations in global research that generations Z and Alpha, and now also Beta, the 2025 born ones, are more looking for the purpose-driven brands, not for established brands that, like I said, they are strong brands, of course, no doubt about that. But brands do need, and corporations do need, as well as political parties, governments, and countries. So this is applicable to every kind of organization, whether it's profitable or non-profit organization, whether it's United Nations or UNESCO, doesn't make any difference. The logic is the same. For example, my purpose is to build a better world through education. That is my mantra, that is my motto, right? And this is my purpose. So, and we are complying with that by, for example, having, like Professor Iyer was mentioning that, So this is the only book on the planet, also other books of mine have that, but this is the only book that is endorsed by the United Nations. So my friend Bernhard Kovac, he's director at the World Food Program Innovation Accelerator. He says purpose is the start, pivotal is the framework. David Aker, he's the godfather of branding. He calls it pivotal marketing will replace the 4 Ps and every other attempt to structure marketing and management. And my friend Marshall Goldsmith, the #1 executive coach on the planet, calls it the future compass of management. So what is the future compass of management? Like I said, we start with a purpose, and then we look at the customer segment, can be a stakeholder, can be a voter, right? Can be a citizen. And then we move to their problems. What are their challenges? What do they want to get done? And then we have the I. It is for innovation. The I is for innovation, innovative solutions. We are not creating products and then we try to market that, to push it to the customers. We're not pursuing a sales approach, right? We're not aiming at selling, but we're looking at problems of people, and then we create innovative solutions, right? And then we have a value proposition that is not just the pricing, but the positioning of the entire value package we have. And then outreach is about, it's about communication. It's about communicating about our value proposition, about our purpose, letting people know what we stand for. Like my friend always says, Guy Kawasaki, he was the chief evangelist to Apple. So he was working for Steve Jobs, and he's now the CEO to Canva. Canva, you know, the graphics tool that is on the internet. And he said, you need a forward mantra, what you stand for, what you're representing. Like I said, and for me, it's building a better world through education. A little bit more than 4 words, but basically it's clear what I'm doing. And by doing that, for example, I'm combining the 2 goals. Number 2, SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 2, which is kill hunger, and 4, quality education. By donating for every book sold, we are feeding 1 child on the planet in need through UN WFP, World Food Program, right? Providing one day of meals for 1 child in need. And the T in the pivotal, right, stands for transportation. Transfer, how do you get your services, whether it's or products or tangible, non-tangible assets to the stakeholders. And then the A is for advocacy. We don't just want to simply sell to people anything we are doing. Like I said, we want to provide solutions to them. We want to turn our stakeholders into ambassadors to our brands. Because we like to buy from companies and organizations that we do trust, that we have a loyal kind of relationship towards. And that is the final thing, the L. It is not the classic American way of having a transaction with a customer at one moment in time, but we are aiming to create long-term profitability over the lifetime of the stakeholder and of the customer. This is called, in modern management, we call it customer lifetime value. And this makes up pivotal, and you know, pivotal is also changing, a game changer, right? Disruption in management thinking. You can see it also in my pin, my sticker. I wish I had a portable microphone because it's very difficult for me to stand on the stage like that because I want to move around. And the colors you can see in the pin, I was explaining to some of you, very good eyes. You can see it's, oh, my voice is strong enough. Okay. The colors of the pin of the pivotal model are taken from the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. See here. So each letter is representing 1 word in the acronym, right? Pivotal, purpose, innovation, value, outreach, transfer, advocacy, lifetime. Right. This is a new kind of model which we just set up, and one professor, when we opened the first Okay, now it's working. Thank you. And one professor approached me a little bit approached me and said, "Oh, professor, your concept reminds me of what we call Vedanta, right?" And I also set up a newsletter, and now we have government here. I also set up a newsletter which is called India Connect. You're happy to connect with me on the LinkedIn and also subscribe to my newsletter because I wrote a book with an Indian colleague of mine, Mr. Tui Mukherjee, about Indian philosophy and contemporary management. And I set up a newsletter which is called India Connect, a cultural heritage, and it's a cultural bridge between Europe and Western management thinking and Indian philosophy. And in the last edition, I was elaborating on the link between pivotal model and the Vedanta concept. Yeah. So thank you very much for having me. Now we hand over, and I look forward to being in touch. Don't be hesitant to approach me, to connect with me on the LinkedIn or on social media. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.
You can take one of the chairs in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, as Mark Oprasnik with us. I hear from our friends, Dr. Kamal Singh, and it is online from Delhi. So can't stop, we have to do the function, right? So Kamalakar Babu Garu, Dr. Kamalakar Babu Garu, my dear brother from another mother, senior man, and a dynamic leader in the power sector, energy sector, renewables. Chairman and Managing Director of Vice Chairman, Managing Director of NREDCAP, and also the MD of the AP Solar Power Corporation Limited, a man who's seen the power sector very closely, Andhra very closely. Please, sir, please come on the dais now. You have to lead the game. Like it happened in Vizag, it is repeated here. Please come, sir, on the dais. And I want, when you clap, you must clap with energy. You both in the center. Oprasnik, you have to be in the center with him. Both of you in the middle.
Yeah.
And we have officers coming on the sides. Okay. May I request, imagine Germany. Now we have India. The third name I'm announcing is our dear friend Shashidhar Kolikonda, who is the Managing Director and CEO of Arvensis Australia. We have been interacting at a fantastic company, trying to do a lot here. In the area of renewables and also hydrogen. May I request Shashidhar to please come on the dais. Please give a big hand. So now the dais has become Germany, India, and Australia now, right? So one more India will join in. We have AKV Bhaskar, Director, Grid Management of AP Transco. They have been constantly receiving the awards. So may I ask him to please join the dais. I don't see. Where is he? He's gone out? Okay. No issues. So he's also, somebody told me that he's also known as Grid Bhaskar. That's what he is known as. Okay. So that's wonderful to have him, here on the dais, because one of the utilities actually today getting recognized is AP Transco, and they have made records. Like, we had in between KPTCL, winning with them this year, they are alone. Please come, sir. Please come on the dais. Please give him a big hand. So these are our 4 guests who will be on the dais when we announce the award. But before I start anything, we have this system of lighting of the lamp for, this energy. We invoke Urja. So may I request my guests on the dais to please help us in inaugurating this function with the lighting of the lamp. May I request the...
Sunday, and then...
Please come.
Yeah. Please come.
नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
member Hydro from Central Electricity Authority who's amongst us. Of course, they're receiving an award, but I want him on the dais. If you can get another chair. Tyaga, one more chair for Gokhale Sahib. Wait, one more chair will come. We'll take photo. So we will have him. And in between, may I request Srinivas Saab to just give a brief here. Please give him a big hand.
Thank you, Pillai Saab. Respected our Managing Director, Sri Kamalakar Babu Garu, Professor Mark, Professor Sri Sasilar Garu, Sri Bhaskar Garu, and Professor Pillai Garu, and the officials from AP Transco, Director AP Transco, J.V. Rao Garu, and CPDCL, and officials from NetCap, AP Solar Power Corporation, and NetCap. A very good evening to all of you, and welcome to this award distribution ceremony being organized by Renewable Energy Promotion Agency, REPA. And I thank REPA for organizing this workshop for recognizing the achievements of different power utilities. And I forgot to mention about Sri Gokhale Garu, Member Hydro, Central Electricity Authority also. Welcome you, sir, for this meeting. Thank you, one and all. And the New and Renewable Energy Development Corporation of Andhra Pradesh Limited, NetCap, is the state nodal agency for promotion of all categories of renewable energy programs. And most of you are aware, after the new government come into power about 1.5 years before, and a lot of impetus has been given for promotion of renewable energy programs, along with the pumped storage and the battery storage systems also in the state. And we have come out with AP Integrated Clean Energy Policy 2024, which is a first of its kind in the country, which is a comprehensive policy covering all categories of renewable energy programs and also energy storage systems, and apart from that, compressed biogas plants. After the policy is announced, the major investors in the country like Reliance and Adani, Hero Future Energies, NTPC, all people have coming to AP state for making large investments, and we have about 80 gigawatt renewable energy capacity projects have already been allocated to these prestige institutions. And we are happy to say that NTPC Green Energy Limited, which is an arm of NTPC, has a joint venture company. They have floated with NetCap. This is AP NSCL, AP Haritamrit Limited. And we are planning to develop around 25 gigawatt renewable energy power projects and also 10 gigawatt energy storage projects, along with production of 0.5 MMTPA, this green hydrogen production. And Honorable Prime Minister has laid foundation stone for this production of this green hydrogen and green hydrogen hub at Pudumadaka in Visapa in Anakapalli district. And on this occasion, I once again thanks REPA for recognizing the achievements of the power utilities, particularly in the AP state, and conducting this program for honoring these dignitaries for achieving these milestones. I thank you, Professor Pillai, and all other REPA members for awarding these prestigious things. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Please, I have to please join. If you can, this seat I will occupy because when I'm not tired normally, but they kept one more for me. Thank you, sir. Please give him a big hand. Bhai, itni kam taaliyan nahi. Acha. So before I begin the award ceremony, I want Tyagarajan and our team to help recognize Mark Oliver Opresnik with a fellowship of the Marconomy Foundation. He is the first international man to receive this fellowship, and I would request Dr. Kamalakar Babu Garu to please give him and recognize, and also our MD from ReEmergence to do it. Please, sir. We can come in the front, all of us. You want to come here? Yeah, come in the front. Better. The award comes to you in the front.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very honored. Thank you very much, sir.
So, now as I go on to announce the winners, so this year it starts first with the awards for the state, the best state of India. Of course, we had Gujarat winning 5 times once upon a time, and that was the best state, a certain point of destiny. Then we had Andhra almost matching. 2018, I believe, sir, in Gujarat you received, that time Vijayawada Garu came to receive the award. And then again in Delhi, 2022, it's been a journey where I think they matched. Now I say they crossed the Gujarat. So this is probably 6th time, I think so. So you have beaten, Gujarat, the number of awards. So congratulations to the state of Andhra Pradesh for becoming the best energy, power and renewable infrastructure state of the country with hybrid integrated renewable energy. That has been the way. So nobody qualified in the hybrid renewable energy. You know the reason? Because pump storage, then not only that, going hydrogen and ammonia. One of the examples is the Greenco project at Pinnapuram, which actually came on the grid just about 15 days back. I'm in touch with them. 1.2 gigawatt went in, and then 1.68 gigawatt was synchronized thanks to CA. There were a lot of questions were raised by the chairman CA. Let me tell you, I said, sir, let's trust the state. They may make some mistakes, but finally we have to go there, and I think it was delayed a little bit, but it's a wonderful project. 1.68 gigawatt pumping into the grid. And remember what is the advantage of this project? Because this project, after many years and NDIM's leadership, is after the Purulia pump storage. This is the first project in the country that's fully on the grid. Give a big hand to that. So may I request Andhra State Award to be brought in, and we'll get Mark to recognize, and Dr. Kamalakar Babu has to receive it. Because we cannot, I don't know any other team wishes to join him. Yeah.
Thank you very much. This award should be conferred to our Chief Secretary, sir, because he is the pioneer and pioneer for the integrated clean energy policy, the other, and the main architect is our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu. And then the award now is taking on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh in the name of our Honorable Chief Minister and our respected Chief Secretary and our team, both Genco, Transco, AP Solar Corporation and NetCap. So because all together put together, because we are here, one hero who is unsung hero behind the screen, Mr. AKV Bhaskar. Because so he's a hero, but he doesn't sing, but he only does the work like an anesthetist. So he's the because gridman of Andhra Pradesh. So because of his things and everything, though the power and RE power is there, or conventional, or whatever is there, so that was to be brought to the public, brought into the utilization only because of his team. So I also congratulate him on behalf of the state government. All here is been given, and the award goes to everybody sitting here, apart from the in absentia of Honorable CM and respected Chief Secretary, sir. Thank you, sir.
Please come. Bhaskar Sahab also can come because... Yeah, please come. The photo opportunity, in fact, everybody can join. Concerned. Congratulations, sir. I would write because one of the awardees is right on the dais, but it's important to do this immediately before I announce the Utilities Award of Andhra. If I take that little flip, right? It is the second time in a row we have started recognizing, we did it for other organizations in the past, but last year onwards, we started looking at government bodies that are doing human justice to the power sector, energy sector, renewables. And the second year in running, we have the Central Electricity Authority winning this award this year. Please give a big hand to them. And we have amongst us the member Hydro, Shri M.G. Gokhale, who's sitting right on the dais, and may I request him to receive the award on behalf of the Central Electricity Authority and its entire team, led by Ghanshyam Prasad. And also, I think we have another young gentleman here, the next generation, Milind Ganesh, who must also come on the dais, please.
Good evening to all. This award consecutively the second time which is being given to Central Electricity Authority. Central Electricity Authority obviously has a very, very large function and a lot of issues are there. And hydro sector as far as is concerned, only time overrun and cost overrun used to be the mainstay of hydro. But I think with the coming up of large-scale PSPs, and by 2032 we have a definite target of capacity addition of 50 gigawatts, and later on the perspective plan is to go for 100 gigawatt. And this has all become possible because of the directions of Honorable Prime Minister, our Honorable Power Minister. Similarly, great thrust given by Pankaj Agarwal Sahab, the Secretary Power, and very dynamic Chairman Ghanshyam Prasad ji. So on behalf of Ghanshyam Prasad Sahab, the Chairperson CA who could not make it today, I would like to request our young colleague, Additional Assistant Director, Mr. Kushal Rastogi, who is a young engineer, and because this Falcon Media, along with Inertia and New Delhi Institute, and which is focused on the mentorship. So now when we are having the focus on mentorship, I think the young guys should get the credit. You kindly come and receive the award.
Please come. I think the entire dais must come, because the photo opportunity, I'll trouble you, a little bit tiredness, and then we'll get good food, don't worry. Please come in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, here, there's test.
Congratulations once again to the Central Electricity Authority. See, I talked to the chairman last week. He said, I will be in Belagavi, Professor, again, for the pump storage scheme only. So he could not come. Last year, he himself received a recognition of the dawn of the decade for the sector in this area of, engineering and other, logic. Because I tell you, it's the only body which is a hardcore team of engineers and under a ministry, a power ministry. So we don't have too many bodies like that. So we really celebrate what Central Electricity Authority is. I'm an NITian. I'm from the NIT Kurukshetra. We have another NITian here from Warangal. And, I was going to take admission in that and say, NITs are a fantastic organizations and I would say institutional body. In fact, 70% of NITians live back in India. I wrote it in the book called NITs and Indian Economy. And this Sanjay Kirloskar, who is an IITian, went and did that at Vishweshwara NIT. He said the same thing that I've written in the book. I quoted him there. That 70% of National Institute of Technology people remain in India. It's not the case with the other one for whatever reasons. But, the number of contribution from my institution, alma mater, is just mind-boggling. And they are there all around in Andhra and Telangana doing great work. So we must celebrate the NITs, which was actually born because of my guru, Dr. V. Krishnamurthy, the first lifetime achiever of the award. So please give a big hand. The next award is obviously the nodal agency that did fantastic work. And one of the works I declared is almost like bringing traction to 26 gigawatt of pump storage and made it happen. And CA is now helping movement towards the 100 gigawatt target, the white paper released by Inertia Foundation and REPA in August 2024. It was released in Hyderabad at the Telangana Federation. We released it, and we had the CA and everybody, ex-member, Hydro was there, MAKP Singh that time, and we released it there. And Andhra became the state that followed suit, did 26 gigawatt of DPR work, and now they have also gone into other areas like hydrogen, and all of this is the nodal agency and REDCap that is enabling the vision of the Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, because you see Quantum Valley computing, that was the first announcement. So Quantum Valley computing was beyond data, right? It's the next step, right? So to support the energy requirement of such an idea, the next thing what that came is in front of me that was announced at the SRM University Hydrogen Summit, and what came in was very interesting. The Hydrogen Valley, not a cluster. We were talking of hydrogen cluster, don't mistake. It's full hydrogen valley. What does it mean? That powering this in the future, it's already announced, will be hydrogen, right? Quantum Valley computing and hydrogen. Data, beyond data, right? What is the third part? Third part is the announcement which is missed, and it's written in my book on hydrogen, Zeppelin Returns. And that is hub and spoke ports, not one single big port, but maybe 50 kilometers across the coastline. We need hub and spoke ports. So what it is doing, energy delivery, products landing, and exports, right? So think of the vision. It is time, it will take time. These are all massive, right? It starts, it takes time. Like, the port that is announced, the largest port, 10 times bigger than the JNPT right now, is the JNPA itself, but that's called the Vadhavan port in Maharashtra. That took how many years? We had so many prime ministers. It started, I would say, our Atal Bihari Vajpayee Saab, then Narasimha Rao, and Manmohan Singh. And finally, the thing is that now 75,000 crores are allocated, right? So all these things take time. So believe me, there's a visionary leader here. I think, I'm writing a book on great visionary leaders of India. And I can tell you that if that book comes out in 2026, Chandrababu will be right at the top. And the next one, I will tell you the three names that I believe transformed. Two of them are from North. The only South leader will be Chandrababu Naidu to that extent. And the two of them is, the first Chief Minister of the undivided Punjab, Haryana, Himachal, Pratap Singh Karon. Okay. The next thing was Bansi Lal, the divided Haryana. So they were the development chief ministers. So I've named three. I don't want to name the rest. But this is a book which is going to talk about leadership. It's not only prime ministers and center, but states also got great leaders. NTR was a great leader. He was a visionary. So we must celebrate our visionaries. So the purpose of our organization is also to talk about this in a different forum we do. But I'm telling you this, I'm happy to come to the state over and over again and do something. Thank you, Kamalakar Babu and the team. Please give a big hand. The next award is REDCap, and Kamalakar Babu and his team have to receive this award.
So I request Mr. Srinivas, General Manager REDCap, who has worked tremendously for the upcoming of this.
Clapping coming down.
To receive the award, because he was there for entire gamut of this, the PSPs, development and all those things. So, please.
You all have to come in the front. You all have to come in the front. Or press it, be active. Nice. Congratulations to the team and REDCap, led by Dr. Kamalakar Babu, dear friend. The next award again, of course, the leader is again Dr. Kamalakar Babu for this, the best solar nodal agency in the country, best state solar power nodal agency in India, goes to Andhra Pradesh Solar Power Corporation Limited, APSPCL, and may I request Kamalakar Babu to declare who will receive it.
So, no doubt, this is a 2015 dream that where we have nearly took out for the scout for the 25,000 acres of land for developing of the 4 solar parks. That is 4,000 megawatts in 4 districts. So that was now he is giving nearly what to call, I can say, is a clean energy yearly 3,000, so far 3 crore units of carbon emission has been avoided by the, it is unbelievable. And if is a carbon credits has been calculated, nearly crores of rupees we have been given to the, come to the APSPCL. So now I request the team, Solar Corporation, Mr. Satyanarayana, Mr. Prabhakar, and a CFO. So I request the team may take this diligence and this opportunity to take this award. Please.
The Kurnool Solar Park was one of the first solar parks in the country. And my career started at none other than Tadpatri. I built a 12 megawatt engines to power the L&T cement project that time, the Ultratech cement. So my Karma Bhumi is this place, and I'm very happy that this thing is coming. And T.G. Venkatesh we used to call him King of Kurnool. He gave me first blazer in my life. Congratulations. Congratulations the whole team.
Always I should not receive because
I know.
There are team is there.
Right.
Teams, because it is my 77th award from 2015.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah. So but let us have all the enjoy this award function.
Sure.
Right then. Thank you.
So it's great. In between, I can give you the anecdotes because I was taken over by Naxalite twice on that Penigonda road. You know, it was crazy. I was building this project for L&T, Ultratech Cement. And then what the crazy thing, the cement plant is hostile takeover. Birlas took it over and they went out. And my cement chief, whom I sold the 2 engines, was so angry in Delhi, in Mumbai. He said, Iyer, please come here. Hamara idhar aa jao. I said, sir, itna gusse mein, tum aa jao, hum gusse mein hai. So I went there. Said, you know what? I don't want to name the chairman, you can find out who is. He said, this guy has got no spine. He sold our cement plant. You know, can you believe it? L&T was making cement, Ultratech. And now there is no Grasim brand. All is Ultratech, right? See the history. And that was Tadpatri. I remember that place became a rich place because of the cement facility. I used to go and talk to the farmers nearby, Boga Samudram and all that area nearby. And Kurnool was the next one. So when I went and talked, they said, sir, we can't grow anything. Our houses are clean because we take out the Kadapa stone and make our houses. Only crop that grows is for groundnut. So 3 feet. So you learn a lot of things in these projects. What I'm trying to tell you, you don't build the projects. Projects build a nation. And it was not my statement. It was the man from L&T who was always another great man is K. Venkatraman. He was the director. I didn't go over A.M. Nayak, but K. Venkatraman is a great man. He was the man who was helping build that project. He was the power man. So this small history I wanted to give you while announcing this award. So much of it, maybe in a biography will come later. I've written 12 books. People are saying you write your own autobiography. So that's a little difficult. Next award. It's going to a very important area because last year we had even the year previous to that we had 2 winners. But this year we have only 1 winner. It is AP Transco for the best transmission infra, grid reliability and availability company in the country. It's the best state transmission company. Please give a big hand. May I request J.V. Rao and our other friend AKV Bhaskar, my NIT, Warangal man, please give a big hand and a team. The team can join. I don't have all the names here. Please come and you're all fantastic. You have also done as much as Andhra has been winning these awards. I think equal number of times AP Transco has also won. So that is what our Kamalakar Babu Garu was telling, that it's because of the transmission company and unsung heroes over there who may not be visible, but they are the ones doing a great job to keep the grid reliability to the point of efficiency that is the best in the country, and reliability. See, maintaining the grid frequency at 50 hertz is no joke. There is a grid code in the country, and the grid code says that you have now there's no leverage. Earlier it used to be you could come down to 47.5 hertz. Now after the good grid code is there, You have to be drawing power at close to 49.5 hertz and above. You have no choice. And the closer you go to 50 hertz, if you can go 50 plus, you'll get free power, real free power. But nobody will go because we know what happens with the loads. And it's a very, very complex system. I was talking of harmonics some time back. So we'll come to that. Congratulations once again, AP Transco. Yeah.
Professor Iyer is a, what you call, I can say it is all-rounder for announcing and for preparation. Because, see, making ours to feel happy, he struggled a lot. Going to the Delhi, going to Mumbai, coming to Hyderabad, coming to Vijayawada, and this all selection of this, what you call, I can say, awards, and this curation of awards, and contracting the fellows. So Herculean task, I can say, a thankless job, of course, gives a much incredible to us, because it enhances our energy, not only an energy, and also we have to learn so much of things, because we are always learners. So we keep on learning the things by your giving and burdening by making us to expose these awards. Though this combination of this what you call, I can congregation gives us a very emphasis for the purpose of development of both technological advancement, and also for the benefit of the Andhra states, and for the benefit of the recognition of the individuals, but the benefit of the recognition of the institutions. So I wholeheartedly thank Mr. Iyer, Professor Iyer, and his family member, his wife and his son, and also his daughter is also here, who is assisting here. And Mr. Tyagarajan, always be with him for giving, because for the past 20 years I know him, he is struggling a lot, and also he never, you see, you have heard about, he comes from the hotel to the office by auto. I wondered by seeing him, then I requested him, please take my car, or somebody's down in anybody's car. No. To and fro, I talked to him for the auto. So I thank you very much for simplicity and for the good cause of the civic sense, creating a technological innovation, and also you are very knowledgeable. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity and exposing and giving this and making us to burden more and more. So taking simply an award is not a joke, because to that level we have to rise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. No, I relegated my car during pandemic. After that, and I'm in the train back. I was 17 years in the Mumbai trains, and I'm traveling. If I'm the renewable energy president, how can I not use mass transport? So we are setting example. People are buying electric vehicles, what not they're buying. You plug the electric vehicle into the grid. What do you draw? You draw thermal power at night. That's the reality. So people have to wake up. We should not get into this electric vehicle, my God. And now, big problem for you guys, the battery energy storage guys. I speak very openly everywhere. So do this battery storage for decentralized small solar things, but don't tell me that your batteries operate. I and Tyagarajan, we brought one Okinawa scooter, right? 2 of them. I had to discard mine immediately after a year or 2 problems. He continued somehow, Dakka Gadi, taking the battery from here and there. And then Okinawa is a Japanese company which has got the manufacturing in Jaipur, and their batteries don't last for 2 years. It's an evidence I have got. And this was the 25 kilometer, that range vehicle where you don't need a license. So finally I had to go to a petrol-driven, now I'm driving a street so that at least I can go and bring milk for my wife and things like that. Baji, go to the market. I do the same things that you guys do. We're not flying, So Oprashnik is also a very simple guy. Yesterday we brought him from the airport, and we had this rickshaw with us, along with the rickshaw man was still there. He's an Android and he can't speak. He's there? Where is his boy? He came, we called him. He's our rickshaw man, see? Sir, please give him a big hand. Right there, behind. I said, you must come to the function. So, what Oprashnik did is, Tyagarajan said, I will sit in the auto. The car was with us. And then Oprashnik goes and sits in that. So, till the first thing, his choice was to go to the auto rickshaw. So, it's crazy. Then what is the next thing we did yesterday was beautiful, right? Went to the Undavali caves. So it's my favorite caves. I love to see caves. Almost all the Maharashtra caves, the Bhimbetka, I've seen so many of those caves in India. So I'm a little bit of a archaeological, like a student, go there and see. So Undavali is my favorite. So yesterday, mind-boggling pictures he has taken at Undavali caves. And I can tell you, when he went there, we paid the $300, right, for him. And we, the Indians, got 25 rupees. So that's where we felt, 300 rupees, kyun bhai? It should be, this should be brand ambassador, right? Checking. But maybe they have the problems, they have the budget issues. Some of them told me, sir, cleaning the garden was difficult. Those problems also came out. They're all telling, and they all took pictures, the guards, everybody. And he has pictures with everyone out there. And families that came took pictures with him. So that's the beauty. And they asked, from where you come? And one young child, that's a beautiful picture. Are we a young child from Andhra? She said, what's your name? That's the inquisitive. And then that is one of the most beautiful pictures that Opresi can have. Probably his management theory will now have that picture from Vijayawada. So yesterday's Undavali cave visit. So it's not only coming to a place. The place has a lot of the energy. These things also give you energy, right? It's just not the awards and this function. We go there, we learn a lot, right? Food. He can't eat much spices. So I'm putting some spices into him, right? I put some spices in the Chappan Bazaar in Indore. All vegetarian, but that Chappan Dukan, 56 shops. So on the street, we were eating what? We were eating the chaat, first, masala chaat. He said, will it be okay? So I decided to do something with my engineering brain. First, I gave him the dahi vada. Next, what did I put into him? It's good, no? You are happy, no, with these stories? Before I announce the next. Next one was, he said, no, this is good, spicy, but it's also nice, it's cool, Then I gave him what? I gave him the tikki with chole. Then he had fire. And then the third one, he took some aloo ka, those stuff. And the last, we ended with, this one, aapka, kulfi faluda. So next day, he was fine. Nothing. No problems, my friend. The Indian mind works there. It was an engineering thought, what to give him first. So that, and then what to give him last. So something like that. So you guys must think when you're friends, it's everywhere, right? Food is energy. I believe if the government, all this farmer problem can be sorted out with one solution. That is, why should we buy in kgs? Why not calories? Bhaiya, aap calories dekhta kitna hai? And then why not buy from the farmer in the calories? I told this to Arup Roy Chaudhary ji for NTPC, for coal. I said, sir, your coal you buy in calorific value, don't in kilos. Law changed. Why not food? Put some nutritional values and say this is how we buy it. Why 1 kilo, onions, 1 kilo kanda, pyaj, whatever, and then tomato 1 kilo, and per kilo you have to give me, and we negotiate, right? We go to a big shopping mall, we don't negotiate. But with the street man, we say, Bhaiya, thoda kam karo. Please, do something. Konjam korai in Tamil. And in Telugu, you can say what we say. We always go and negotiate with the poor man, right? We don't negotiate with the rich. Think about yourself, where we are going. Something is wrong with us, right? Either kuch circuit pe kharabi hai. Right? We have to correct that circuit first. And you will all succeed because some empathy for the poor. That's it. You'll win. You'll win hearts, you'll win battle. So I saw that in Opresnik. Thank you, my dear friend, for showing that you have feelings, you have concern, and that's why we became friends. I know so many foreigners, but Opresnik is different. So that's the importance of his availability and coming here. He has already met Vijayan and Garu yesterday evening. We had a beautiful meeting. Morning we met Kamalakar Garu in his office. All we have done, and I think he will be also, he's understanding, he's excited about Andhra and Kerala, the two states. Right? Am I right, sir?
Yeah, you're right.
Good. So let's work for them. The next award is for the best company that has enabled both hydropower, PSPs, and renewable energy asset, and that is NHPC Limited. My guru Yogendra Prasad's company, I always say that. And we have amongst us K. Rajappan, Group General Manager Civil here to receive this award. Please give them a big hand. 7 gigawatt of assets and another 7 to 10 gigawatt going. And they have a target for massive, as big as any other private company. They want to also be a 30 gigawatt company in no time. They said about 23 gigawatt by 2030, but I think they can do 25. I can assure you that. They are a capable company. They know how to build hydropower, how to maintain those assets, how to deliver for a long time. Please give a big hand. These are all national companies, and NHPC has a arrangement with AP Genco to build pump storage projects. About 5 gigawatts, sir, say some words. आइए, हम पकड़ लेते हैं. Give it to me.
This is my second time. It's my proud moment that I am, on behalf of my company NHPC, I am with this Inertia Foundation, and it is a futuring the world, especially power sector. I congratulate the team, and especially Iyer Saab and all delegates, and including our foreign professor. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity in this auspicious occasion. Thank you.
The next award is going to the first private sector company. This is India's best hybrid renewable energy enterprise. And may I request, there's nothing to guess, it's Adani Green Energy Limited. And we have amongst us Sadanand Patil, who is the O&M chief. He's come all the way from Bijapur. He's come from Bijapur. So you must congratulate. He's come from the site. He's left his site and come here. So he is the chief of the southern cluster, O&M. Please give him a big hand. Adani is planning to build something like a 50 gigawatt target by 2032 or something, 30. So they are a capable company. Almost assets worth 14 gigawatt are on the grid already. Please talk about it.
Yes, good evening to all. Actually, I came from Karnataka, Bijapur. On behalf of Adani Green Energy Limited, this award I received. Thanks for the Andhra Pradesh state this award. And again, whatever we have now, hybrid, solar, wind, all together, we have achieved now 14.5 gigawatt. And our vision is, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi vision, we are planning to achieve 30 gigawatt. In recent 2030, we are planning to reach around 50 gigawatt. That is our plan. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
There is one more favorite company. Unfortunately, they had so much of busy situation. Our Greenco fellows, they couldn't. I don't know whether anybody has come from Greenco, because last minute they were not able to travel. But the next company along with them who have got the award is with 13 gigawatt capacity. Parveer Mittal Nanda, my dear NIT alumnus, leads them. And Greenco has also achieved 13 gigawatt. Please give them a big hand. They are not here, but they will receive our award in Hyderabad or somewhere when I'm going. So this is another company to watch. And interesting part of the assets of Greenco is, and Red Cap must be thanked for that pushed, right? The Pinnapuram, I've already explained to you, the pump storage has come. But beauty of this company is really trying to build hydro and long-term assets. See, these assets will last 75 years. Hydro and pump storage, 50 to 75 years. So anything else that we do will be only 25 years. And I'm seeing that our friends of Adani have also taken that route. They've also come into pump storage. They're also doing some pump storage projects here. So you must see the asset quality. One of the beauties is that when asset quality is a long term, you get better results out of it. So I think even the Adani has understood it now. And I think hydro will come in, because earlier they were not interested. It was only solar. But solar gives you 5 hours of power. Even if you export from any region, you cannot give 24/7. I need my grid 24/7 active. So at the end of the day, what Greenco has done is very, very interesting. So for me, both are important companies, and they have done great work. I hope more the merrier, so that our media discussion does not go to ye Adani ko chala gaya, ye usko chala gaya. Or discussion thoda band ho jayega if we are 8 or 10. I tell you, other companies, last year Avada won our awards. I must name them because you need to understand that it is not, Avada is also building, but they have a long way to go to the assets. And we have some other companies as well who are coming in big time into renewable energy. So I could see about 8 or 10, I'm watching them, right? 8 or 10 companies building India. And even Tata is doing renewable now. Tata is thinking deeply. because there was a period of lull for them, but now they are probably with Banga and others coming in, I will see some aggression. They were doing only the transmission from Bhutan to India. I am one of the rare guys who knows what Bhutan can do, and what Bhutan cannot do. So I have a warning for all of them. Please watch the geological surprises. They're not easy. Puna Sanchu is only getting up now after a lot of problem. I have gone to the tunnels. I've seen everything. If any of you are working there, for God's sake, discuss with people like us. Understand, you can sign an MOU with anybody, but to execute there, you must talk to people like us to know what is there. I've seen people going, I've seen companies, best construction companies. Today, where is JP? JP did some of the best projects. Where is Prakash Hydro today? Gone, right? What happened to Gammon? Gone. HCC coming back after struggle. Patel Engineering rising. Lost my dear friend who actually, these Inertia awards were first supported by Patel Engineering. He said, Iyer Saab, don't call anybody. Like Kamalakar Babu keeps saying, don't worry, we'll back you. So, Rupen Patel said, Iyer Saab, kiske paas jate ho, nahi jate ho, hum aapko support karega. Day one, I said, aapko ek bhi award nahi milega. I said, you will not get an award. So he agreed. I said, you should become the giver, not the taker. So it took me 5 to 7 years to even recognize Patel Engineering. But they backed me. And budget when? 2007, they said, for an annual award, we are giving you 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, don't worry. You do it properly. They supported my jury. But there is nobody like that. I can tell you, not a single private company that has got the heart and the soul to come forward and say, Professor, please do your job. You stand there. So I have to struggle for every penny, right? So, but that's the story for us. NGOs, no problem, our type, and we don't go take no grants from governments. So what do? So only way is we come to some kind state governments, some kind earlier, Gujarat, Mr. Pandian had helped me long ago. He used to say, you do it in Gujarat. So now Vijayawada Garu and our Kamalakar Babu are helping, so we are able to do it. Somebody foots the bill, somebody has to help. It takes a lot of efforts and time for the whole year to analyze and do research, people. Thankless job, sorry. But still, we're not lost our cool. I had a heart operation, 2023, pandemic, heart operation. What to do? Everything. Then I had a brother from another mother. Our guy, Tyagarajan who came in. I lost my brother, 2015, younger one. And this another brother comes in and hand-holding, and we are done. He lost his job with Reliance, telecom. And he said, sir, I'm not doing anything, 7 months, nothing. Now look at him, he's my Secretary General, right, driving the whole game. So we have all to be positive, we all struggle, but we have not lost. That's my story. The next award, after this Greenco, which unfortunately is not here, is a very wonderful company, and I am very happy that after many years, this company returns on the board, and it's a very important asset company. It has got all your gas pipelines, and they're loaded by 50% roughly, or lesser than that, but this company can really do wonders if the utilization of the gas pipeline assets go to 80-85%. That's the game, and LNG can do it for them, and I'm getting them the LNG. Somehow I'll do it at the best prices, lower than spot market. All this spot market mechanism and this whatever I call a global and local mafia has to be taken care of. We have to bring it at low price. It should be available at affordable way. So I'm trying my best as an NGO to support this. Some success we have. We have Gas Authority of India Limited, GAIL India Limited now. We have Y.A. Kumar, General Manager and team. May I request them to receive the award for the best global scale gas economy and energy transition infrastructure enterprise of India. Please give a big hand. This clap should continue because Andhra and this Vijayawada happens to be one of their hubs. Also Vizag. In fact, the story was told to me in the office by the chairman himself. I went to the current chairman Sandeep Gupta ji, and also on the same day I met Dr. U.D. Chaubey, my dear friend, the past chairman and stalwart of GAIL, at his residence.
Good evening to everyone. On behalf of GAIL India Limited, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Energia Foundation, headed by Professor A.G. Iyer ji for organizing this 18th summit at Vijayawada. Our company GAIL is driven by clean energy solutions and strongly focused on expanding its renewable energy portfolio. GAIL is proud to be associated with the Inertia Foundation and its initiative that foster dialogue, innovation and progress in the energy sector. We are sincerely grateful for the award conferred upon GAIL today. This recognition further encourages us to continue our efforts towards sustainable and energy efficient growth for the nation. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic, and I look forward to see. It is very difficult to go back to the oil and gas enterprises because it's a challenge for them. On one side, they have to sustain the fossilized economy is going on. We still buy the petrol, diesel, everything is going on. On the other side, there's a transition going on. So I think politically, the answer is they will give an answer that electric vehicle is a solution. It is not. You know, the solution does not lie there. Any transition in energy needs a proper intermediate method to transit. So our IC engine economy has enabled automotive sector, which employs almost 25% plus people. If you go and see, the automotive economy is not about only manufacturing. It is dealer, distributor, spare parts, street mechanic, all of them. You need to look at the entire chain. You know, one of the things that India would have benefited from is if we had gone hybrid vehicles instead of this. Because what it would have done is would have saved something like, we would have made 2.5 million vehicles by the time. We have not made anything like that in electric. And it would have blocked the entry of two major Chinese players. What happened before, about a decade back, we had no MG, we had no BYD. BYD first time met me during pandemic. You know, in Bangalore, I was in a jury and these guys come there, these Chinese with interpreters. You know, I said, my God, they're entering. And they were trying to, what they were trying to do, they're trying to fund startups in India and take the idea. So the guy was doing it, I told him, Thakur sahab, ye kaam mat karo. You know, like I had to tell him. So what has happened is, they have entered. There was not a single Chinese automotive fellow, at least in the four-wheeler, they were not there. And I can tell you they have come. Two-wheeler, they still cannot enter. Because our two-wheeler ecosystem is like, what happened is, you know, you had all these Japanese, Koreans making alliance and breaking. You know, it's like make and break, but all of them friendly fight now. See, you can get vehicle from TVS, you can get from Suzuki, you can get from Kinetic, you can get from Honda, you can get from, you go on seeing that, you know, Kawasaki and Bajaj, you know, you can go on seeing what happened, right? All of those joint ventures are on their own and they have succeeded. Both survived. But in this case, it's different. MG comes, they remove everybody, right? And then our guys, what they want? Good, you know, electronic, you know, board. And this vehicle looking good. You know what you're doing? Getting baked in the vehicle. पूरा cooking करेगा तुम्हारा radiation के साथ. वो तो बताया नहीं मैं आपको. That is what I'm going to tell. It will be cooked. Youngsters who are choosing is like, it's like drug. And they sell it to you at a higher price. And they have increased the price of the IC engines also. So what is happening? This is dangerous because what it impacts is, it impacts my petrol and LNG, it impacts my GAIL, it impacts my entire ecosystem of IC engines. How can we allow this? Is this a choice? Which is the clever country which has not taken this choice? Japan. Japan has rejected the electric vehicle. Koreans are after it. My friends in WinFast, they met me in Vietnam, my first visit, 2024. Oh, electric. What electric? I don't need electric. They have a lot of hydro in the grid. They can waste their, Bhutan can do it a little bit, but India cannot do it, my friends. India, today, what you have today, I will tell you, we have 500 gigawatt per capacity, and what we are drawing from the grid is basically thermal power, 2070 terawatt hours. That is what we are producing. And that is equivalent to a 260 gigawatt load. So we are only using how much? We are just not using the capacity indexed. 63% is the utility. Peak maximum it has achieved on the grid is 260 gigawatt. CA has the data. So you effectively are not able to ramp up. Why? Because you don't have hydro. How much is the hydro? We have 55 gigawatt including the SHP and the PSP together, 56 to be rough, and another 3 gigawatt we can add with 59 gigawatt roughly, 60 gigawatt. That cannot allow you to ramp up beyond 260. You need 100 gigawatt to ramp up to 300 plus.
So you need to understand, because the loads are coming, and then the grid is actually taking care of. It's a complex system. It's like the air traffic control, POSOCO. POSOCO was separated after we wrote to the government. We said this organization cannot remain under Power Grid. And we separated. We are the only body which wrote, fought and put our neck. We were villains when we said this. But finally it happened. For the single grid, you're now a grid manager. So we were the fighters. Even now I'm telling you, your smart grid system are not smart. You're getting Chinese stuff. On one day when the power in Bombay went down, I had to be on the Z to explain to them how the Chinese malware, and every day feedback I'm getting is interesting for this audience to know. I'm getting every day feedback, minimum 4 infringements each day. Not to put you down, but to keep you on the tenterhooks, just like on the borders. Now what war we are fighting? We're fighting a military war. One military standing here, one military. No! Is there no military war anymore? In the Ukraine war, they put down the grid. And which grids they put down? The electricity grid, the gas grid, the water grid, and the sewage grid. So now you see what you are importing. So China, China, China. I'm not against China. Again, but I'm against what they are doing. So I would not like these electric vehicles and others to succeed, because who is driving through mechanism, through their filters, here watching every street is being marked. And these fellows will go, my IC engines cannot do it. So you know how many things I told you today on electric vehicles. It's not just the grid, my friends. It's a national security issue. I'm flagging it off here in these awards. Next award is the best hydropower and dams construction enterprise with PSPs in strategic expansion. It's one of our favorite companies in India. I told you what's happening to construction enterprise at a time when the public issue of the company succeeded. It's still building. The Anaram barrage was built recently. So many hydropowers, they're working. Dams in Uttarakhand new. I don't want to talk about it. May I request Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta from Afcons Infrastructure Limited, a Shapurji Polanji Group company, some of the best infrastructure in the country, 13th best construction company in the world. Please give them a big hand. Please continue to encourage them, because we are almost coming to the end, don't worry. आइए बोलिए गुप्ता साहब, आप बोले बिना जा नहीं सकते. He's one of the design giants. Hydro.
Thank you all. Good evening. Regarding the Afcons, we would like to just introduce. There are multiple verticals. I am in the hydro verticals, and hydro verticals is doing multiple dam projects. We have completed NRAM, and NRAM has some issues, that is a separate subject. But presently we are doing 150 meter high concrete gripped dam in Uttarakhand, that is Jamrani Dam. Another is Song Dam, that is 130 meter high, very high, 130 meter concrete gripped dam in Uttarakhand also. 2 projects in Madhya Pradesh, that is multi-purpose project. One is Basania, that is upstream of Bargi Dam near Jabalpur in Mandala district. It is around 84 meter high dam and 100 megawatt power generation. And one more dam in Madhya Pradesh, that is upstream of this Basania. It is Raghavpur project with 25 megawatt power generation. And apart of these dam projects, we are also doing multiple water sector and other projects also. So this is a general introduction for Afcons Hydro BU. And thank you, Iyer Sahab, and thank you all. Thanks everybody.
Congratulations. See, this company is an absolute all-round company. See how much work in the metro they have done. This is the other side of the story of this company. They are also into LNG and these assets, they also deal with it. They are into, I can tell you one of the best projects is the Atal Tunnel. You all know Atal Tunnel, right? It's in the Rohtang Pass. It was constructed by my dear friend, their chief. It's actually the main construction engineer. Mostly it's not mentioned, is S.G. Paritkar. Paritkar Saab is a dear friend of mine. So he was the main guy who was going after it. They are all stalwarts, I can tell you. His guru was S.K. Dharmadhikari. S.K. Dharmadhikari, nowadays he has some health issues, he has vertigo, so he cannot move, but he's advising Mr. Gadkari even with his health from Pune. And I go to his house to take his blessings, right? Like Yogendra Prasad, who is another guru, is no more there. So I've been involved with some of the best construction experts. Dr. D.G. Kadkade those days, when he was advisor to, JP. JP was Kadkade, right? And when our Ghatkar Dam, the first roller compacted concrete dam, it developed some cracks. No foreign engineer had a solution. The span 6 months, he sorted it out. And this is the first roller compacted concrete dam sitting in my backyard in Maharashtra. So many people may not even know, even people practicing engineers are not aware about such things, how that dam was built. 4 years flat, that dam was built. Karchamwantu project was done by my another friend, D.P. Goyal. He's an awardee. D.P. Goyal was JP's venture chief. He completed 4 years. It was the first private sector project which completed. But because of stress asset, because JP went to real estate and all that, the story is a different story, but it went and they sold it off to JSW. So JSW has not built such a project, but they own the gold. The gold of JP is with, and all the profits is with JSW, because of that one project brings big money to them. Please understand, hydro is a long-term paying asset. That's where I really like what Greenco has done, and I'm happy that Adani is looking at it, so hope they succeed in some ways. Take the best construction. See, construction is key. So I don't know, you can do EPC. Here, outsourcing and getting somebody else to do, question mark. I'm telling you, you come pass my message. Absolute question mark. And in Bhutan, be careful, my friend Shivang Rinzin has been signing all these things to you. He came, hum usko bada kiya. Shivang Rinzin, the current prime minister in Bhutan, he used to sit where you are sitting. I used to put a table for sharing top gear here and one for that Sangye, who I did not like later, at King's relative. But this guy, who's the prime minister, he has come to my forum. I have a photo. You want to see? So don't think like people like us don't know. Bhutan is like back of my palm. You corporates, you can go. It's not easy. Take my warning signal, both of you, and Tata also I'm telling. पिछले कई सालों में आपका 100 megawatt भी इंडिया में नहीं बनाया है. So do something in Sikkim, do something in Arunachal. Don't just put your hand. You'll burn it. I just sounded a warning also here to the best companies. So tell your bosses. Tell first to Anil Sardana. He knows me very well. उसको ये message दो मेरा. Professor साहब बोल रहे थे, संभालो. Right? So all this is over, but last is never the least. And then I will, few individuals who could not come because of their health and other things, I'll announce. Last but not the least, my favorite award of the day also for decentralized distributed action in hydrogen. And the first ever award on hydrogen given in this forum goes to Ahots Technology India Private Limited as the best emerging hydrogen mobility venture. Please give Saurabh Saxena, the promoter, the startup founder, the hero of our times, a big hand. He's trying to, he's not doing any magic, but the brilliance is this little kit converts your car to a hydrogen car. You don't have to buy a hydrogen car, my friends. That's what he has done. So make him successful. Go and don't change to electric vehicle. Go to him. He'll make your car go on hydrogen. I traveled in his car. Beautiful, smooth. And you can save fuel anywhere between 30 to 70%. I want him to speak.
First of all, thank you for this award. And actually just a brief on what we are doing is, as Professor also talked about the purpose, it is thinking future, but bringing it now, acting now. So, the bottlenecks are there in the hydrogen ecosystem in terms of storage, its transportation. And what at Ahots, what we are trying to do is cut in the transportation and storage. So we don't store hydrogen, we produce immediately and we use immediately. And that, that's how solves the purpose. So any of the cars, vehicles, DG sets, the furnaces, anywhere, any fuel is being used, what we could do is we can produce small amounts of decentralized hydrogen and use it. And what we do immediately is solve the problem of climate, cutting down the emissions by 70-80%. and obviously also getting an ROI on the investment. So you don't touch the major asset or like an engine, ICE engine or any furnace. You just augment it with a hybrid cleanest fuel hydrogen, and you produce it on board, on demand. So you switch it on. Now bigger companies are using it for sustainability, and of course for vehicles it is available for all of you as a retrofitment kit, and it can solve problems in Delhi, in any place where of course in city, in south, of course they are much cleaner, but yes, it can be done through air hods. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for you.
There are a few things which I want to tell. We have individual awards, but this year what happened that we had to take some stand. One of the stands was to give Sri R.K. Bishnoi, who is no more. He died of cancer. He was the chairman of the THDC India Limited, which is Teri Hydro, you all know. And they also they synchronized about 500 megawatt of pump storage into the grid. And now the 753rd machine also is done. Some small issues are there. In the last few days, the people could not turn up. They said, sir, issues have cropped up. We need to sort it out. So it's all teething trouble in all these pump storage projects, because by the time they come, they always have teething small troubles. But it's fantastic because it is the first, variable frequency based project, because what you see in Pinnapuram is a fixed frequency, but it's a beautiful machine of Andritz. I've personally seen those machines, no doubt, very sturdy, beautiful machines, simple, powerful, and they will deliver. But the GE machines which are coming are no less, which have come to Uttarakhand at Teri, and that will be another marvel of a pump storage project, I can tell you. So those guys are not here because they have also an award. So if they had come, we would, because posthumously we are giving, first time in the 18 years, somebody is receiving the lifetime achievement posthumously. So R.K. Bishnoi, the man who really was the hydro man of India. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. You want to say something, sir? Please. Please. No, you're prompting me. Come on.
Good evening, distinguished guests and the organizers, and my group general manager Shri Rajapan sir. I am from NHPC, National Hydroelectric Power Corporation. जो बिश्नोई साहब जो हमारा CMD भी है presently, अभी हमारा बीच में नहीं रहे. He is also our one of the CMD also, and he good, and he contributed very lot of things for the development of a hydropower sector, and as an employee benefit also. For all of our employees, he given uniform reimbursement and furniture reimbursement, everything. He's a very good man, and we lost really, our organization and India lost a good leader and good CMD of a company. So at this stage, I remembering him, he's a very honorable CMD, and like that CMD is required for every organization for the growth of nation, company and employees. Thank you.
Bishnoi Saab was a very dear friend. I knew his sufferings when he came to Delhi. He was the chairman, that time chairman, managing director of NHPC. I have met him in the Delhi office. So it's a very emotional thing for me because I don't want to go deeper into it. He was a very dear friend and somebody whom I really liked. And I spoke to him very regularly, that I can tell you. So to connect back to Teri, I don't know how, because he had invited me and now he is no more. And another great chairman of yours is a dear friend. He told me about his condition when he was last admitted in Apollo. That was Abhay Kumar Singh. Subhanshri, what is coming now, that's another project I had a little hand in, convincing that Gogoi chap sitting in Assam. He said, Iyer sahab, hum kaisa isko oppose nahi karega. So why I am telling you this important story, very interesting. I said, what you opposed, it all is squared. I gave him 10 points. I said, now you go to your people and tell them that these points are done, so how can I oppose? So it shifted. So the project is building, and I think it will commission next year, this year. And if it happens, actually, it is also, I must also congratulate Bhupendra Gupta, because he was the director technical there. Bhupendra met me when I was in Bhutan. This is crazy, Everything comes square. My guru is another man. I take his name here. He's on this panel, jury, R.N. Khazanchi. Khazanchi Sahab, right? Khazanchi Sahab is like a guru to me. Khazanchi Sahab has built all the projects in Bhutan. There is nobody who knows Bhutan like Khajanchi. Puna Sanchu was not the mistake of this man. He constructed Tala with same problems. Puna Sanchu was a lot of mistakes on both sides. It was like bureaucracy on our side or on that side, right? And now, when I met last time, James Sharing, what did I tell him? He was saying Puna Sanchu 2, Iyer Saab will bring on the grid. I said, for once, you guys forget your ego. He's a good man. Jem is an old friend of mine. I've seen him also grow. He's the minister there. So I told him, you go and bulldoze and go and complete. Same axis. Do it. Now both the sides agreed. Look what has happened. CA was helping, but somewhere I think CWC got stuck. I don't know where they got stuck, but finally everything is fine. All ends well is that ends well. I was very unhappy that this project should not be shelved because of the delays. Because this has been happening. See, Lohari Nagpala. How many of you even know this project? That there is a Lohari Nagpala project? Barely you know. But what happened? BHEL had machines there. And just because some people shouted, the project was shelved. It's an NTPC project. NTPC could barely do hydro. The only one is coal dam. And this would have been success. My friend KB Dubey was then the chief trying to run it. But I think they lost finally, unnecessarily, because the courts got involved, the NGOs got involved, wrong type of, and everything went against this project. And the machines were there. BHEL had delivered the machines, and yet we did not. This is criminal wastage of national economy. Even if it costs more, once the project is gone through 50%, you have to build it. How can we allow this, private sector fellows, one fellow I'm naming, I'm sorry, I'm saying, S. Kumar, screwing up our Maheshwar Hydel. Maheshwar was one of the most downstream, brilliant projects. Upstream, Indira Sagar, the great man, Yogendra Prasad, and I think some of you are here who have done the project with him. And then next comes, down the line, Omkareshwar. You know what a challenge was Omkareshwar? It was in the Francis design. Sorry, it was in the Kaplan design the first time. So what they did, they said, we want a Francis machine in the Kaplan flow. How? You will not know what I'm telling, right? So this is all engineering, and engineers will know what I'm talking. So the first time, Voith designed that. It is the only turbine slow speed, such a slow speed, where it is supposed to be a Kaplan flow, but it is operating on Francis flow anywhere in the world. India did it. It was, if it was not for leadership of Prasad, forget about it. When it was we had to bring the, through the chicken neck, the corridor, that entire transmission corridor, there was no power grid. 1978, one great man, great minister, ABA Ghanikan Chaudhary, he was the minister. He took a liking to Yogendra Prasad, the young engineer. And when Indira Gandhi was the chief, Yogendra Prasad goes and tells this man, sir, hame aapki madad chahiye, because he helped him. Some truckwalas came in that Malda for one rally. So to support, because Yogendra Prasad has narrated all stories. I used to go to his house to drink sattu. So he said, Iyer Saab, hum Bihari hai, aap to Tamil Nadu wale hain, aur rahe hain aap north mein, lekin hamara dosti kaise hua log puchta hai. You are Bihari man, and how you can be friends. So that is not the way. All intelligent people must come together irrespective of language, class, culture, creed. We must cross these barriers. And Prasad Saab was such a lovely guy. If he tells me you come home, I go home and I forget all the meetings. I go to Noida, sit with him, have the sattu, talk to him for 2-3 hours, then come back. So he's no more there, but his soul is always there with me. Why I'm saying Prasad Saab was the only engineer who could have built with China. There, chicken neck mein China beta hai, Ulfa bhi beta hai. And this project, 336 megawatt, our Chukha is ready. And Indira wants this project in. How does 60 crores was needed in that era? 80s mein project bana. 60 crores for that, who cleared it? A member of parliament, not a minister. ABA Ghanikan Chaudhary, member of parliament, goes and said, national cost 60 crores. He puts it, and everybody agrees to him. No minister took that project. Nobody had the spine even then. And a member of parliament goes and gets approved. Indira watches him. ABA Ghanikan Chaudhary was one of the best railway ministers India had. Do you remember? The man from Malda. Great leader. So leadership is needed, my friends. Irrespective of whether you are a corporator, whether you are a minister, whether you are a municipal officer, leadership is needed. Without that, chief minister for sure is the CEO. See, we have 29 states. One is a half state because it was already a state, became a union territory. I'm not talking about it. Otherwise, we would have 30, right? 29 states happening. 29 states, and then some union territories, right? You imagine At least the states are like one state, each is like a country in European Union. And they're bigger than European Union, right? So you can imagine what you are. So we need leaders in the chief ministers. We need leaders at the center. And I think all the ministers must get into Karma Yoga and Shram Yoga. Failing which, we only talk, it will not work. So I hope I'm sending the right message to the right people here, right? With this, I'll tell you, we may end, but there are few people. P.D. Nair, one of my gurus, I found him in Kerala struggling. It's Viet Power, 3 megawatt, they're on the grid. They're fighting some cases and all, fine. But he will receive this award on 9th from me, 75 plus, husband, wife, doing 3 megawatt small hydro. He's also building another 2 megawatt more. So we met him at his home, found his problem. He was my senior in Jyoti Limited, Baroda. I started my career in Jyoti. And I was handling all the rotating equipment. One of them was reversible pump turbines. We had more than 100, up to 100 megawatt designs. Kirloskar has up to 50 megawatt. Why we are not promoting these companies? Why don't we give them a few projects to do? Why don't we do some decentralized projects with them? So this is it. Another man is the great man, lifetime achievement, K.R. Jyotilal. K.R. Jyotilal is the Additional Chief Secretary, Finance now. He was earlier, just a few months back, Additional Chief Secretary, Power. He's known as Hydrogen Man of India. We have a group of, this you hear, we have a group, WhatsApp group of 900 people. Our friend Saxena Saab is also part of that group. So they know what I do in that group. I actually literally mentalize and tell the IS officers what to do many times. That's the way I am, right? So when I question, counter, so they have to give me a proper answer. Otherwise I'm not agreeing. Fine, it's okay, right? So that's what it is. So K.R. Jyotilal, another great officer, I call him the hydrogen man because he went after hydrogen, and the first hydrogen filling station came, wo ho gaya. A lot of things are happening, and they are thinking of hydrogen storage, they are going. So Andhra and Kerala, that's where the hydrogen is going, not in anywhere else. Everywhere talk is going on. Action is going on in this state and that. Now, we have also MAKP Singh. We are giving him the Doyen of the Decade. He could not come. Obviously, he was sick, in fact, last week. And he said, Sir, I will receive it when you come to. So I don't forget my friends. So last year, CA chairman was on the slot. I was already thinking about this man because he released our white paper, that Hydro PSP. So he had to receive. So he's also there. They will receive our award when I go to them. And there are a few companies also. I will tell you which are those who are not. Greenco, you understood. Indian Oil Adani Ventures Limited has accepted the award. It's a tankages company. Just a message. The first time another company, Indian Oil Adani Ventures, is receiving. THDC India Limited, I told you. And also we have, Kirloskar Brothers. And there is one more company, Kintech. They are Jains, so they have some Jain festival. They could not land here. Kintech is the best company. 7 gigawatt of assets they have put. They help in asset integration. And they have also got a hybrid project with NTPC now, right? With some small storage capacity there. So these are all fantastic companies in India. We identify, it takes us time. We do research throughout the year. And after that, we get into the selection mode, right? Whom to? Nobody, it's not like putting in the internet and some fellows who don't understand this is good, that brand is good. This business does not happen with us. So we go hardcore, study what they have done, measure the impact, and then do it. We have also in our other foundation, ranking for states. And no big four can do the ranking that we can do. Every 2020, I did the first ranking. Now comes the second ranking will come for states. So keep watching. So we are doing work all around, energy, economy, both. With this, I end today's, and any of us want to speak here, I want our Evansis man to say a few words. All on the dais.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and honorable guests on the stage, off the stage, I would really appreciate all the winners here. A little bit about me. I'm Sashidhar Kolikonda, CEO of Avansis Group Australia. I've been here for a while. I've been working with Kamlakar Babuji and the whole energy team here. It's very encouraging, very inspirational, and also learning a lot about how we can actually build Andhra. And I'm here to invest a lot in Andhra with Kamlakar Babuji's support. And we have I've been migrated to Australia 18 years back, and I've built a successful IT managed services finance company in Australia. We've got a fund management business in Singapore, Malaysia, and Dubai as well. So we are looking at setting up a large 100 megawatts of power plant station here in Andhra Pradesh. We are looking at negotiating with Andhra government for various plans and subsidies and things like that. So here we go, sir. Thanks a lot for the opportunity and looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
See, actually it's going on. In fact, at SRM itself we met at the University Hydrogen Summit, which our Kamalakar Garu organized it. And as he suggested to me, Honorable CM, in front of the Honorable CM, an MOU that he has shared with me also. So that MOU would be signed, that is guaranteed, and give them a big hand. In fact, I thought we can sign in this function, but they wanted to go and do it a little later, and that will be happening in front of the Honorable CM and also Vijayawada Garu, basically in front of them, both of you, right. Fantastic, so it's a good development at end. One more announcement I have. See, there's a beautiful, it's in my book, Zeppelin Returns. I mentioned that project. It is by the Indian Institute of Science, and the scientist, Mr. Dasappa, he was going to come here, but again, because of his own, this thing, but we are going to sign an MOU between REPA and them to bring that into decentralized economy for 2 megawatt per village. Solar, hybridized with, their first stage reactor, which is syngas, powering the IC engine, that's one, or to produce hydrogen. And this project is from raw bio-waste, making pellets, and this is a patented technology. An MOU is already on the ground. We sent it about 2 days back. I'm announcing this MOU will come. I'm aggressive. I'm going to go to 640,000 villages, 2 megawatt per village, 1280 gigawatt. That's my promise. If the government supports us, it will be a big revolution, right? So while the big companies are here, while the big things are here, this is another announcement I want to tell you. This will transform the rural economy. And all this duress, the fight will go away. So we have some replicas of the award. And the first replica, may I request the first replica for Dr. Kamalakar Babu to be given? Please bring it. I will give it to him. No problem. Talia, जोर से. Please keep clapping. Without his help, we could have not done it. There is another one for, we had kept one for K. Vijayawada Garu, and I think Kamalakar Garu has to take it. Please bring K. Vijayawada subs. So he, in absentia, we met him yesterday. We were there with him in the evening, but yes, no problem. He's the CM's man, so it's almost like recognizing CM also. Thank you. The last one, okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, REPA and this ENERTIA, and also for the dignitaries on the dais. So this award conferred to our respected Chief Secretary, sir. So everybody knows that, our Vijayawada sir is a very energetic and also very encouraging personality since so many years, because he has a nearly 17 to 18 years of service in the energy sector alone. So he's a techno and a bureaucrat of a country.
Yes, absolutely.
So nobody in the country who has service of more than this 16 to 17 years being an IAS officer. So all this happened because of his encouragement, his commitment, his freedom, and also his diligence onto deliverance of the different activities, and entrusting the activities to the officers concerned to deliver the goods in a proper way. So he takes the direction from the Honorable CM, and with the Honorable CM's directions, our Chief Secretary sir will give direction to all the utilities and our renewable energies. So in absentia, I have taken this a valuable award on behalf of our Chief Secretary sir. So at the same time, I thank you very much. thank him in absentia for his endeavor in the energy sector and a revolution in the energy sector, making the Andhra Pradesh making at a highest place. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I must again add for everybody, which I said earlier, I know Vijayan Garu for 25 years. Let me tell you, if two officers in my 36 years of career who have impressed me like nobody else, in the IS category, one is Tarun Kapoor, my dear friend, who is now advisor to the Honorable Prime Minister. And the other one is none other than Vijayan Garu. And I tell you, what I want to tell you about Vijayan Garu is he has a state, but with Chandrababu and the leadership that here, he has made national impact. National impact. There is an Andhra that has to be, I wrote in recently, I said the Andhra model of progress of hybrid integrated renewable energy development has to be followed by other states now. It's the other way around. So congratulate the entire team, to you, sir, to all the officers here in Andhra for the positivity we have kept, your DISCOMs for sure who are here. All of them, the DISCOMs, the transmission companies, the team that is performing, right? It's not easy to handle the whole thing, right? And now, even the oil and gas companies, the good ones like GAIL, Petro LNG, will see, I can see big opportunity. We have an LNG terminal out there. I think the Gandhra is planning an FRSU already. But I think if you can go beyond FRSU, I can help you. You go for a terminal, LNG, don't miss the bus, sir. That's clear. So with this message, and I have a lot of messages to give, but I think it's over. Those who are with the awards, with the trophy, if you can come, and we can have one click, and then maybe everybody can also come, whoever is there. 2 pictures here. Thanks to everyone. Oh, no, we have missed. Where is Opresnix? So now we give the award to Opresnik also, a replica. So please, Kamlakar Babu, now you guys have to do it. I am with him, so I can't be in the picture much. No, you should give. He should receive at your hand. Please give a big hand. It goes to Germany. Hamburg. Indo-German, Australia. The Aussie. The kangaroos are there. The tigers are there. Wonderful. May I request those who have the awards, whoever is here, please come, and we'll have one snap, and the next snap would be everyone can come. There is some women power, and we want you to be in the front. We have this practice of taking complete group photos. That makes our memory very good. So we'll carry this memory from Vijayawada. Please come. And how to organize the cameraman. And I request now all.
Who have been witness here this occasion. So take this an occasion as a moment of pride for our energy sector, because he has struggled for the energy. The awards simply have not come onto the table. It has been gone to the different jury, and jury decided the various aspects and handed out to the Ms. Iyer to give it us. So take in the given idea of this fact, it is a wonderful thought to encourage our youngsters here, make them to take an example from us, and from this course So this type of mix has never been happened in our offices, in both in the NetCap and in the Solar Corporation. I solemnly say this because never been. You have united everybody over here. You are now become a center of attraction, not only a magnet. You are a center of attraction for the giving these awards, giveaway to the awards, various awardees. Though there are so much of pains you have undergone, but you are always a smiling face, coming to the miles of traveling and coming to the miles of the place and reaching the targets and making them those happy. Thank you very much, and may God bless you with health and wealth.
Thank you, sir.
Your family members, and also your partner,
Tyaga, please
Mr.
come.
Tyaga.
Please come, one photo.
One photo.
It is there, no? With our
Because he is also like a,
Yeah.
yeah. So he
Behind the
speaks,
scene.
he speaks loud and he doesn't speak. He works well. Yo. So very happy to see you here, and we welcome you for the next year also.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Thank you.
very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
sir.
sir.
Thank you. So thank you. We take part, and our guest here.
The love I have received from him, I can tell you, he was the man who brought me to Vijayawada. Otherwise, last year when I was with Vijayanand Garu, he said, oh, flight connectivity is not there. He was so worried, you know. He said, you go to Vizag, you know. So last year I went, and he told me, no, you come to Vijayawada, we'll take care. And that's what he has done. Yeah. And he's saying, you come again. So I will come again next year. For sure, I promise that.
Yeah.
But we want Andhra Pradesh to flourish in this sector.
Yeah. So
Grow
please
in
give a
this
big
sector
hand to
so that
yourself.
we can come once again.
See, you are setting miles and miles of example, as I explained to you. You've got a great chief minister, a great leader. You've got great leaders in your officers. And please trust my words. Don't go out of the path that you have set. It's a frenzy of a pace. I can tell you with open hands, central government is standing here. I am telling you, you are faster than the central government. And that's my certificate to you. So please continue the pace that they think and you act.
Yeah. Thank you
Fantastic.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Today, managing finance is very sometimes.
When you see the accounting and finance, you can just casual of an office.
No, see what is happening. There's a beautiful thing by most of these things now. What do you do between Kate Roberts and Donald? What do you say? Her name is Kate Roberts. Book's name is Donald. You must pick up. It's one of the best books written. I know in the first few chapters she says that a person who understands finance the best or economics the best is an engineer. She writes.